push-ups versus the bench press. Which one's healthier for your shoulders? In this video, I'm going to tell you. My name is Dr. Story. I've been a chiropractor for over 23 years. I'm going to give you realistic advice based on my experience. The answer is push-ups. Push-ups are a great exercise. I often tell patients push-ups are essentially a plank exercise with arm movement. Now I now have another video, and if you search for it in the search engine of my website, you'll find it, of how to do a push-up properly so that you don't tear up your shoulder. I do get my fair share of patients who do CrossFit, who do P90X, and who do bench press. And I'll tell you what, you want to tear up your rotator cuff, you want to rip a pec, do a bench press. One of the disadvantages of a bench press is that when you're lying down, if you're not doing it properly, and that's a big caveat, but if you're not doing it properly, then your shoulder stabilizing muscles are not holding the shoulder in the proper socket. So then all you're doing is you're tearing up your rotator cuff and you're using your pec to actually lift the weight, but your shoulder's not stable in the socket. What's interesting about a push-up is when you get into the push-up position and you do it properly, what ends up happening is all those muscular stabilizing muscles actually are stabilizing the shoulder in the joint, and then when you do the actual push-up, there's very low risk of tearing up your pec or damaging your rotator cuff. That's why, any chiropractor, physical therapist, or orthopedic surgeon worth his grain of salt and has been in practice for at least 10 years knows you're very seldom going to see a patient that comes in that ripped their pectoral muscle or damaged their rotator cuff doing push-ups. Most of the time it's doing bench press. And the reason why people do bench press, quite frankly, it's an ego-driven exercise. It's an ego-driven exercise. So if you're going to do bench press, learn how to do it right. I have a book that I've done a review on called Starting Strength by Mark Ripito. And that's a great book. Just look for it in the search engine. I'll try to remember to put a link down below. But if you're going to do bench press, you got to do it right. Just don't go into the gym and do it, because the health of your shoulder is risky if you're doing bench press improperly. So if you thought this video was interesting, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. If you have any questions, ask in the comment section below, and share this on social media like Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And thanks for watching.